Welcome back to the channel. We are here today to play some Code Vein 2. We got this, we got the pre-order deluxe edition to play it 3 days early. So we did not get a review code for this because we're way too small of a channel for that, but we were able to get 3 days early due to pre-order deluxe. So I did play Code Vein 1 back in, it was either 2022 or 2023. Really liked most of it, with the exception of some of the walking stuff. There was these dream sections you were in where you have to walk, and they just seemed to take forever. But other than that, I really liked the game, so I wanted to give Code Vein 2 a shot and see how it goes. So let's go. New game. Now we are playing with everything on max settings to see how it runs. We might have to mess with that.
Long ago, the world was racked by a great disaster known as the Resurgence. The Resurgence corrupts everything it touches. In the blink of an eye, the world changed. The vast majority of humans and animals were transformed into vicious horrors. It was not long before human society fell apart. In their place, rising from the shadows of history, were the Revenants. Idris, the most revered and honored of all Revenants, sought out and found a way to seal the Resurgence. Yet that victory, such as it was short-lived.
Giving us some background.
As time passed,
Code Vein 1
the
did
seal
not.
gradually weakened, as all things must, and it neared a fatal failure. 100 years ago, a great battle was waged. Revenants fought desperately in an attempt to restore the strength of the seal. Many brave Revenants, in fact the very bravest, met their end in this battle, which we now call the Upheaval. The heroes of that conflict managed to reseal the Resurgence in a great, moon-like shell that hangs in the sky. Today we honor them and their memory as heroes for their noble sacrifice. Even now, Calamity itself is held at bay by the mighty seal of the Luna Rapaces, which devours the life force of those heroes. And now... "100 years have come and gone since the Battle of the Upheaval.
You have no chest
and one
there.
day, when those heroes' strength is spent, this world will..."
Okay. Hello.
Lou, it's time.
Time for what? Her legs are mechanical. So I'm wondering if that is my memory of the first one is a little fuzzy on some of the
Hello
lore.
there. Can you hear me?
So you can be a boy or
It's
a girl.
all right. Don't worry.
We're gonna be a boy.
There's no need to rush, okay? So, do you think
Oh,
you can
boy.
remember what you looked like?
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause and we'll come right back when I'm done making my character. Okay, we are done with the character. Just kind of basic. We do have a scar on our left cheek. We have a monocle. We've got the reddish hair. And our little outfit here with the boots. And we're done. Name. Tilted. Oh, come on. Tilted. Okay. And that should be it.
Excellent.
And we're in.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance at last. All right, then. I need you to wake up now.
We're awake. Oh, those lines in her hair really show up.
Too. As I feared, the memories may still take some time to return. Forgive me. I certainly didn't mean to startle you.
That monocle's supposed to be silver.
My name is Lou Magmel. I am a revenant. Bear with me, for this may come as a shock. You have died once already.
Of course we have. Oh look, is that her chest?
This is where I used a ritual to resurrect you. I gave half of my heart in order to restore yours.
Damn.
As a consequence, we now share the same heart, you and I. We are two lives intertwined as one. You seem well, all things considered. I'm glad.
And gone.
Do you think you can stand? There is someone that I'd very much like for you to meet.
Alright, come on. Give us control.
I know it's all new, but it's okay. You can trust me.
Monocle almost looks rusted over. Like corrosion or something's on it. Alright.
I shall guide you. Please follow me.
Buttons don't do anything yet.
How do you feel? Don't hesitate to tell me if you don't feel well.
Slowly walking. This game
This area
looks
was
great.
constructed underground. Let's take the elevator to the surface.
And yep, the button does matter in the center. Game looks great. The first one looked good too. I mean, it's more of like an anime art style to it than anything. There we go. Now we can run. Beautiful. Can't do anything else. That's to pull the lever back up.
Our
Or
destination
elevator back
is
up.
the tower on the hill.
Oh. How much looking around can we do? Are we mostly free? We found onions and flour. There's going to be some combinations in this game. Oh, the jumping is weird.
Until a century ago, by forme,
Oh, God
I
damn
refer
it.
to the unique abilities of revenants, conventionally known as enchantments, curses, and the like.
Okay, we're gonna see if we can change that. So what happened there was the skip button for the dialogue is the same button to pick up items. It's RB. So I'm gonna check to see if I can change that before we go any farther. Okay, so you're not able to do it because right here is interact, and it also is incorporated talk. There is no two separate selections for that. You cannot map it to two separate buttons. It is automatic. That's really, really dumb. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can change that at all. So we're going to have to watch out for that. That's going to be a pain in the butt, and I don't want to miss dialogue because we're trying to pick up stuff on the ground. So sometimes we're just going to be standing in spot, waiting for dialogue to end. Can we go in these houses? Buildings? Houses, buildings, whatever they are. I don't know if people live here, so I don't know if their houses are for sure. How free is the movement? Okay, you can't jump through that gap there. That's good to know. So there are limitations here. Looks like it's mostly what you'd expect. The jumping is quite silly. It's not very dynamic jumping. That's the animation for that is kind of upsetting. Just picking up a whole bunch of stuff. Where are we going? Going up here? I'm assuming. Wonder if you can get on top of the buildings. Did she teleport? What's this? That's weird. Alright, into the building we go.
These two were once revenants, turned to stone by a Forma. A century ago, one came to raid Magmel Island, the other is a revenant who tried to thwart him. Their duel ended in lethal blows, a moment that now stands forever frozen. In any case, come along. We should be going. There's someone expecting you at the top of the tower.
We could have spent a lot more time in the character creation. That's something I got to give them. The character creation in this is excellent.
Hey, it's the Revenant Hunter. Boy, am I glad to see you pulled through. They said you've been hurt bad, so I was real worried. I'd have felt terrible if something happened to you after you saved my life.
Okay, we saved his life.
This is Magmel. They claim to be preserving the welfare of the people, but I'm not so sure. I mean, have a look around. The place is crawling with revenants. Seems fishy if you ask me.
Maybe they're protecting you.
Excuse me, but thank you for saving us.
You're
You
welcome.
look like you're better. That makes me so happy.
Phew. I'm glad to see you're okay.
You're a Revenant Hunter, aren't you?
You can talk to basically
A hunter
everybody.
capable of inflicting mortal wounds on a being that's nigh immortal? I heard that long ago Revenants and Hunters were at odds with each other. But after the resurgence caused the collapse of civilization.
I've heard that hunters can harness the power of a revenant's blood. They're called...
Okay, so if you walk just a little bit too far away from them, they do stop talking. We're not going to talk to everybody. We want to get going. We want to get some actual gameplay going. Want to see how that goes. Looks like she just teleports with us, if nothing else. Her legs are made out of like this metal contraption. Kind of forms together. Makes an interesting pattern. We got the tall lady again. From Resident Evil. What's her name from Resident Evil? Very quiet. Not a thump in the night.
Another world snuffed from existence.
Oh. What happened? This looks very different than Code Vein 1. Okay, it has beams going to it.
Luckily, the residents were all evacuated in time, thanks in no small part to your efforts. My name is Lavinia Rhoda.
Holy shit, they knew what they were doing with that
who
hole.
carries
Jesus.
on the great Idris's mission and legacy. It is you, though, who must save the world of man.
Okay, I can do that. What are we, am I talking to you again?
100 years ago, a group of heroes saved the world from the resurgence. They absorbed its energy into their bodies, the seal consigning them to eternal slumber. But now, unable to bear that burden any longer, the flame of that seal threatens to burn out, which results in what you just witnessed. Explosions that will eradicate the world.
Okay. That's all you have to say?
Another
about
world
you?
snuffed from existence. Along with the memories of the people, the heroes, and the histories they weaved together.
Yeah, memories was a big thing for the first game. Now what are we doing? Are we going back down? Like, you can't jump on this stuff. I can't jump off.
100 years ago,
You said that already.
they absorb, but now, which results in...
Okay.
Yes.
There's
If
stuff
all
to
of the
talk about.
heroes are allowed to suffer such a fate, not a trace of this world will remain. There's only one way to prevent this tragedy, before they reach the point of no return. And so, we must break the seal and end them before it is too late. However, these seals are extremely powerful. Nothing capable of opening them is known to exist.
Okay.
Not in our time, at least.
Alright. Finally. I don't think the voice acting is horrible, but it's a little meh. I mean, Code Vein 1 was the same. We'll see how much of it stays true to the original and how much of it, you know, tries to make its own for the new game here.
Our hope, the only hope, is Lu. The sole revenant with the ability to traverse time itself. With a power that incredible, subjugating the heroes becomes a possibility, at least. However, as of yet, her power has not fully matured. I ask now that you accompany her back to the past. Help her to perfect her ability and gain true command over the flow of time.
Okay, we can do that. What are we doing? Hugging it? Well, we're not a very good hugger. We didn't even use our arms. No, we promise we're not angry yet. We promise.
Time jump is successful.
I can see that because we're alive.
We're still where we were only moments ago. Magmel Island. Only now in the past. Thank goodness we made it. I was actually quite nervous, this being my first time jump and all. However, we must have missed our target coordinates.
Why are you
We
practicing
seem
on
to
me?
be in some cave or other on the island. Quickly, let's get outside and figure out where...
Yep, see, this is why you don't do it the first
I'm
time
sorry.
in a real-life situation.
Maintaining the link. It requires more energy than I thought.
Who the hell are you?
Not now. Get away from here. In my current state, I'd only hold you back.
No, we must fight. Alright,
Revenant hunter?
now I get to see combat.
Not
Ooh,
anybody I recognize.
dipping down to 30
Magno
frames per
Hyrule
second
Guard.
here.
What does
Ooh.
it matter? Kill them now before they raise the alarm!
I hate rats.
Okay, hi.
Well, can't say I remember hiring you, but if you're game, lend me a hand.
I don't have a weapon, but okay.
Oh, I like you already. I'll just hop on your back real quick. Don't make me regret it.
Oh god. I can't. Let's see. Okay. I want to change some of the settings.
You are definitely no ordinary fighter. Who are you? And how the hell did you wind up here?
Maybe not. No, wait. Took a wrong turn. Where am I? Took a wrong turn.
Yeah,
Silent
you sure
protagonist.
did. You got guts, I'll give you that. Either way, I bet we haven't seen the last of these goons. A friend of mine is further inside, and if I don't find him, there's gonna be some serious trouble. You feel
All
like
right,
tagging
let's go.
along?
Might as well.
You seem a little lost. But don't worry, there's plenty of wayward folks wandering these parts. Look, you help me out, and I'll make sure you get taken care of. Sound like a deal? Great, then a deal it is. The name's Noah.
Hi,
We should
Noah.
find my friend at the innermost chamber. Come on.
Okay, so maybe the cutscenes are just a flat 30 FPS. That's what it seems, but that was very chunky when the goons came up. Partners, the Revenant companion traveling with you is referred to as your partner. You can freely change how your partner participates in battle. The following two modes are available. Summon, partner physically fights alongside you. Assimilate, partner lends their power to enhance the player. RB and up to toggle between summon and assimilate. Link traits. Partners provide beneficial effects called link traits, which provide advantageous both in battle and in the field. What those effects are varies depending on the partner. Link traits are only active when your bond with the Revenant is strong. If LP is lost as the result of taking damage, you will also lose the link trait. Okay. LP, the blue gauge connected to your health pool, HP, is called LP. LP is immortality borrowed from your Revenant partner. Effectively, any damage you take will reduce your LP instead of your HP. LP can be recovered by using regeneration. Okay. And we have a blood code. Noah.
Go easy, alright?
Cool. So we got, does that charge? That's quick. Yes, it does. It does charge. Okay. It does charge. Showing travel path. The path you have taken thus far can be shown as a trail of light in the air. This is helpful for visualizing where you have yet to explore, and is especially useful when you've lost your way. RB and RS show travel path. Your recent path shows up in orange, while older comings and goings show up in blue. Now, look at the beautiful art we made, guys. Oh, you can pick the mushrooms up. We've got some mushrooms. Fucking hate mushrooms. Keep that shit away from me.
This is far from over.
Okay. That was... Combat's alright. Combat's okay. It's not anything to write home about currently. But we'll see if we can get new weapons and whatnot. And go from there. They're really using RB for everything. Okay. Hold the sprint and you can do that. Missiles. Missiles? Mistless? I don't know. Resting at them fully restores HP, LP, Ichor, and regeneration. It also sets the missile as your revival point. Be aware, however, the resting at the missile revives most enemies. Okay, yeah. Yep. Most Soulsborns do. Is there anything in these? If there's going to be stuff hidden in those, I will for sure be breaking all of them.
How about a quick rest?
But if nothing's going to be in there, then that's going to be no fun.
Good. Okay. If I'm right, I believe we should be able to talk here at our leisure. This is a space where our minds and the pieces of our hearts intertwine. Perhaps we could call it something fitting like the confluence. Think of it as a private realm, one that only you and I can access.
The confluence?
It would appear that, while we are in the past, there are only certain conditions under which we can meet and speak. First, I hope you'll forgive me for being such little help.
I'm just glad you're okay. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Even if it's a courtesy, thank you very much for saying so. You are truly kind.
Sure.
Now let's go over the current situation. As Lady Lavinia explained, I have been blessed with a rare power, the ability to travel back in time. However, this power remains incomplete. As it stands, I can't actually take us back to the present yet. Fortunately, the Magmel of this era still houses a vast array of formae. Among them, there is one that can augment my ability. I have already located it. Should you manage to obtain this forma, I should be able to traverse the past and present at will. With that power firmly in hand, together, we can work towards preventing our world's demise. First things first, we will have to gain Noah's trust. Once we do that, we'll be able to roam Magmel Island much more freely. Unfortunately, there is a catch, and it is not pleasant. History says that raiders razed this island to the ground. If, as I fear, the bandits in the cave were in fact the raiders, then we have no time to lose. We need to put a stop to those raiders and rescue Noah's friend as soon as we possibly can.
Okay, that should be fine. Now let's try and not skip any dialogue with the fucking RB button. Damage dealt by your partner. Damage dealt by your partner shows up as white portion of the enemy HP gauge. This white portion heals over time, but can be reduced by attacking the enemy yourself.
The real fight starts here.
Bloodthirst. Some enemies become bloodthirsty when their health falls below a certain percentage. Bloodthirsty enemies have increased attack power and will focus on attacking the player. When an enemy becomes bloodthirsty, the white portion of the HP gauge heals completely. That was easy. Thrust for the win, baby. Oh, we didn't even need to do that. It just broke by us walking into it. Oh, that one didn't. What about these? Nope, those aren't breakable. Good to know.
Can't believe I let raiders invade the island. Talk about embarrassing. I know this isn't your fight, but I'll return the favor. Let's do this.
Alright. So you can lock on by pressing right analog stick. Guarding. Defensive forme, which allow guarding reduce the strength of the enemy attacks taken while activated. To guard, press LB with a defensive forma equipped that allows guarding. So a shield. We don't have a shield.
Oh, this is far from over.
Okay. Anyways, I don't need to guard. They just die. Okay, there's nothing there. That's very dark. Like, what are we doing here? Okay. And this way. Ooh, treasure chest. Treasure chest. Open.
Look after that, okay?
Ancient Hunter's Twin Blades. Inventory. This is where items you find while exploring are stored. Press A. Select an item, press A to open the item menu. Select an item, press Y to toggle the display info. So no, wait. There we go. No. I don't want to discard. I want to switch to it. How do I switch to it? Oh, right here. Right here. Changing equipment. Yes, thank you.
Show me what you can do.
There we go. There it is.
We're almost there. My friend should be at the inner chamber just ahead. He may be a royal pain in the ass, but there's no friend like him. I can't just leave him hanging.
Oh, damn. Well, that's fine. We're alive. Thank you very much. Are we going this way to get this? Chemical light. Just charge attacks for the win.
Sure is dark. Human eyes won't cut it in here. You got a light?
Okay, so... boosters can increase your stats and activate various supplemental effects called traits. Blood codes and other equipment also have traits. Some traits have certain attribute requirements that must be met in order for them to activate, and boosters play an important role in raising those stats. Traits. Equipable boosters have certain inherited traits. Most of these traits are activated upon meeting certain requirements, but will apply beneficial effects upon activation. Though clever use of boosters with no trait activation requirements along with different blood codes, the difficult activation requirements of certain powerful traits can be more easily achieved. Interesting. Alright, that's not what those are. Item shortcuts. Okay. RB and over. Quick menu. You can register usable items in the quick item menu. It's recommended you register items you use often. No shit. Oh damn. That's a lot brighter. That looks like a hidden wall if I've ever seen one, but it's not. Tender Crimson Stone 1. Not much else here, it looks like. Oh. Cutscene. Yeah, all the cutscenes are in 30 FPS. Otherwise, we're doing fine. I'll list my PC specs in the bottom if you're interested in the description. Because it is recommended that you run a Ryzen 7 7800 X3D processor. That's pretty beefy.
Astonishing.
That's also what we have.
Of all the formae our ancestors accumulated, who'd have thought one of this caliber still lay dormant?
Well then.
Now. Just who might you be?
The hell? Valentin!
Noah, do you know who these people are? I don't recall arranging to meet anyone here.
I swear. Give me a second.
What?
All right.
What the hell are these two?
Looks like they actually did the animation to have whatever weapon you have. Like stylized animation for it.
Oh.
That's what it seems like anyways.
That was a raider ambush, wasn't it?
Oh is what you've got to say? You nearly got yourself killed.
Noah must have asked you to join him. Thank you. It seems you were quite the help to him. My name is Valentin Voda. I'm in charge of Formae research efforts here on Magmel Island. So, you're a solo hunter, are you? Tell me, do you have a place to stay in Magmel yet?
I'd like to assist with your research.
What a delightful coincidence. I was about to suggest the same.
Why don't we save the introductions for later and get back, okay? There could be more bandits lurking around.
I'm afraid I'll need to stay just a little longer, Noah. You see, I've just made a substantial discovery.
Did you hear nothing I just said?
No, everyone's
Surely
ignoring
won't
you.
be long. Actually, I'm rather more concerned for the inhabitants of the island. I want you to return to Magmel without me. Don't fret, I won't be far behind.
Fine, have it your way then. Let's go. We need to warn everybody back at Magmel.
All right. Travel to Magmel.
Reckless idiot. Doesn't appreciate how much harder he makes my job pulling crap like that. But we did manage to avoid the worst. Thanks for pitching in. Let's get our asses back to Magmel and alert everyone about those bandits.
It's behind us. All right. This is where we're gonna stop the first episode here. Just gonna do shorter parts. I don't want to be, too long. I'm gonna try. I know I don't normally successfully do this, but I'm gonna try and keep these episodes to under an hour apiece. So thank you very much for watching. If you did like the video, please consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment,
Something on your face.
and we'll see you next time.
I don't see anything.
Bye.